The Torrances, a family seeking solace. Jack Torrance, a man battling his demons. A writer starved for inspiration. He craved redemption. He yearned to mend the fractured pieces of his family. The weight of his past mistakes pressed heavy on his soul. Desperate for a fresh start, he sought refuge in the secluded embrace of the Overlook Hotel. Wendy Torrance, Jack's wife. She bore the scars of Jack's past transgressions. Yet she clung to hope. She believed in the power of forgiveness. With unwavering love, she stood by her husband, hoping to rebuild their shattered world. Their son, Danny, possessed a gift, a terrifying connection to the unseen. He saw what others couldn't. He sensed the lurking darkness. The Overlook Hotel held the promise of solace, a chance for the Torrance family to heal and find peace. Little did they know they were stepping into a realm of unimaginable horror. Would this secluded haven offer the redemption they desperately sought, or would it become their final terrifying resting place? The Overlook Hotel, a majestic structure, a monument to a bygone era, its grandeur, a deceptive facade. Beneath its opulent surface, a sinister history lay dormant, waiting to be reawakened. Nestled amidst the breathtaking yet desolate Colorado Rockies, the Overlook stood in eerie isolation, its vast emptiness a breeding ground for secrets and shadows. As winter descended, the hotel transformed into an icy tomb. Snow-covered peaks like jagged teeth isolated the hotel from the outside world. The Torrances, now the sole occupants, were trapped within its suffocating embrace. The Overlook, a silent observer, watched their every move, its presence a constant weight, pressing down on their souls. The hotel's beauty was undeniable, yet an undercurrent of unease permeated its grand halls. Something was amiss, a subtle discord in the air. The Torrances, oblivious to the danger lurking beneath the surface, settled into their new temporary home. Days turned into weeks. The relentless grip of winter tightened its hold on the Overlook. Snow piled up outside, encasing the hotel in an icy tomb. Isolation seeped into the Torrances' lives. Jack, starved for inspiration, found himself drawn to the hotel's eerie silence. The vast emptiness of the Overlook became his prison. The solitude whispered dark thoughts into his mind. Wendy tried to maintain a semblance of normalcy. Danny felt the shift in the hotel's atmosphere. The Overlook was waking up, its dormant evil stirred by an unseen force. He heard whispers in the dead of night. Trapped within the confines of the hotel, the Torrances were at the mercy of the Overlook's sinister influence. The Overlook Hotel, a repository of forgotten tragedies. Within its walls, the echoes of past horrors lingered, waiting to be unleashed. As the Torrance family settled into their new abode, the hotel stirred from its slumber. The spirits of the Overlook, roused by their presence, began to weave their insidious spell. Whispers danced through the empty corridors. Shadows flickered at the edge of their vision. The air grew heavy with an unseen menace. The Overlook was alive, and it hungered for new victims. Jack, his mind already teetering on the edge, became the prime target of the hotel's malevolence. The spirits whispered temptations in his ear, preying on his deepest fears and insecurities. They promised him greatness, recognition, a chance to escape the failures that haunted him. All he had to do was embrace the darkness that permeated the Overlook. Section 5. The Descent. Jack's grip on reality falters. The Overlook's influence tightened its grip on Jack. His once strong resolve crumbled under the relentless onslaught of the supernatural. The spirits, sensing his vulnerability, played him like a puppet master manipulates his marionette. Jack's descent into madness was a slow, agonizing process. His once loving demeanor twisted into something cruel and menacing. He lashed out at Wendy, his words like venom, poisoning their already fragile relationship. Danny, with his innocent eyes, saw the transformation in his father, the fear in his heart mirrored in the terror that filled his dreams. The spirits of the Overlook fed Jack's delusions, fueling his rage and paranoia. They whispered tales of his family's betrayal, convincing him that they were the enemy, obstacles standing in the way of his destiny. Jack, lost in the labyrinth of his own mind, became a prisoner of the Overlook's sinister game. Section 6. The Hedge Maze, a labyrinth of terror. The hedge maze, an intricate labyrinth of towering hedges, stood as a silent sentinel on the grounds of the Overlook Hotel. A place of beauty and tranquility during the summer months, it transformed into a sinister trap as winter descended. The maze became a haunting symbol of the Torrance's entrapment within the Overlook's clutches. Danny, drawn to the maze by an unseen force, sensed the presence of evil lurking within its verdant walls. His visions intensified, revealing fleeting glimpses of the horrors that awaited those who dared to enter its depths. The maze, a physical manifestation of the psychological labyrinth that ensnared the Torrance family, held the key to their fate. Jack, his mind consumed by madness, saw the maze as a challenge, a test of his dwindling sanity. He wandered its winding paths, lost in a world of his own making. The spirits of the maze toyed with him, leading him deeper into its heart of darkness, further away from the remnants of his humanity. Section 7, Blood and Ice, the Overlook's chilling grip. The Overlook Hotel, a vessel for unspeakable acts. Its history, stained with the blood of countless victims. Its icy grip, suffocating the hope of all who dared to challenge its power. As Jack Torrance succumbed to the hotel's sinister influence, the Overlook's true nature revealed itself. The walls seeped with the residue of past horrors. The spirits of the Overlook grew bolder, their appearances more frequent, their intentions more sinister. As the temperature plummeted, so too did Jack's sanity. He roamed the hotel's corridors, a menacing figure consumed by paranoia and rage. The Overlook's icy grip tightened around him, squeezing the last vestiges of humanity from his being. Section 8. Room 237, where darkness resides. Room 237, a sanctuary of secrets. Its door, a gateway to a realm of unspeakable horror. Within its walls, the darkest secrets of the Overlook Hotel lay hidden. It was a place where the veil between reality and nightmare grew thin, where the spirits of the past roamed freely. Danny, drawn to the room by an irresistible force, felt the pull of its darkness. His visions intensified, revealing chilling glimpses of the horrors that awaited within. He saw the ghostly apparition of a former guest, a woman whose beauty had been forever frozen in time. Her touch, a promise of forbidden pleasure, masked a chilling truth. Room 237 was a trap, a vortex of evil that threatened to consume all who dared to enter. It was a place where sanity crumbled, and the human spirit was tested to its breaking point. Section 9. Wendy and Danny, trapped in a nightmare. Wendy Torrance, once a beacon of hope, found herself trapped in a waking nightmare. Her husband, the man she loved, had become a stranger, his eyes burning with an unfamiliar fire. The Overlook Hotel, their sanctuary, had transformed into a prison, its walls closing in on them with each passing moment. Danny, his innocent eyes wide with terror, bore witness to his family's unraveling. His visions, once fleeting glimpses into the supernatural, became all too real. He saw the spirits of the Overlook, their malevolent intentions clear. He felt their icy grip on his father's soul, their whispers poisoning his mind. Mother and son, bound by an unbreakable bond of love, found themselves facing an unimaginable evil. They were alone, isolated from the outside world, trapped in a desperate struggle for survival. The Overlook Hotel, a silent observer to their plight, offered no solace, only the promise of further suffering. Section 10. Redrum. The madness culminates. Redrum. A simple word, yet in the context of the Overlook Hotel's haunting grip, it became a chilling portent of doom. Jack Torrance, his mind shattered by the Overlook's relentless assault, embraced his role as the hotel's instrument of destruction. The Overlook had found its champion, a man consumed by madness, his sanity a distant memory. The spirits of the hotel, their work complete, reveled in the chaos they had unleashed. They had twisted Jack's love for his family into a perverse desire to possess them, to keep them trapped within the Overlook's embrace for all eternity. The hotel's corridors echoed with the sound of Jack's rampage, his crazed laughter a chilling counterpoint to Wendy's terrified screams. Danny, his powers heightened by the encroaching darkness, saw the final act of the Overlook's play unfold before his eyes. Section 11. Escape from the Abyss, a Mother's Courage. Wendy Torrance, her spirit unbroken, refused to succumb to the Overlook's reign of terror. Armed with a mother's fierce love, she fought back against the darkness that threatened to consume her family. She knew that escape from the Overlook's clutches was their only hope of survival. Danny, his connection to the supernatural providing a glimmer of light in the encroaching darkness, guided his mother through the hotel's labyrinthine corridors. They were hunted prey, their pursuer a madman driven by forces beyond his control. The Overlook, its power waning as the Torrance family fought back against its grip, unleashed one final act of vengeance. The hotel, consumed by its own rage, succumbed to a fiery demise. The flames, a symbol of purification, cleansed the Overlook of its evil, leaving behind only ashes and memories.